Hey everyone, welcome to Tuesday's edition of I Hate It Here. My name is Erica.
I'm Marissa.
And thank you for hopping on the Hot Mess Express.
Yes.
Taking this train to another platform.
Yes, we are.
New paths, new fucked up rail system expected over there too.
New paths, new places to go and visit, but same fucked up conductors and same fucked up advice. So do not expect anything different because we are still us. So
yes,
we will just be
in a different platform.
Yeah.
No changes whatsoever.
None.
Yep. So that being said, I guess we're on here until we looked at the calendar and I already forgot.
The 26th.
The 26th will be our last show here because that last week we've got John Mayer tickets.
Yes.
It's Halloween and then why come in on a Thursday?
Why come in hot on a Thursday? Makes no sense.
So we'll take that week off and then start that first week at Stationhead.
Yes. So definitely everything's going to be in our Instagram link and everything. So you make sure you're following us on Instagram. Our handle is
IHIHWHS.
Is it?
Yeah. You started making me doubt it. I'm like, oh fuck, did I say it wrong again? I tend to do that. That was really funny. I was like, oh my god, I fucked that up again. No, that is it. All right. So show goes on as normal.
Yeah.
We already have following a ton of you over there, so we'll be jumping into your shows here at AMP, and then trying to get into many in Stationhead as possible.
Yes.
And I don't know what else I was going to say. Well, that's about it on this.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it on this end. So, Marissa, let me tell you something. Okay, moving on, guys, because
back to regular showbiz.
Showbiz. I did the most stupid thing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" yesterday. So I hate LinkedIn, guys. I hate it. So I never I had to open it years ago for a marketing position I was in because my supervisor or my boss at that time was all about it and wanted postings and all this other shit, right?
Yeah.
So I was forced to open one, and I'm very bad at my personal social media.
Yeah, so am I. Yeah.
Like the Instagram for I Hate It Here, I run it because it's like for I Hate It Here.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it as like when I used to do marketing for different companies, right?
Right.
So like my personal social media is shit. Like I don't even have a personal TikTok. My Instagram has like maybe 16 posts. And I think the last time I posted was like months ago. Like it's just bad.
Yeah.
But I went into LinkedIn because I got a message from somebody. And I, like an old, like somebody that I used to work with in Vegas. So I'm like, oh. So I went in there and I couldn't like find it. So I'm on messages and then there's another area that says other.
Yeah.
Right by it. I've never seen that other.
Oh, so that was like your just spam. Like it's almost like a spam junk folder on your email. But that's for messages of people that are not directly connected with you.
Exactly. I did not know that. And I'm like, boop, clicking shit yesterday. Guys, I have a shit ton of fucking recruiters and headhunters emailing the shit out of me. There was, before I left corporate, when I was like starting to actively look for positions, there was one that I wanted so bad. And I applied for it like regularly.
Yeah.
But their head recruiter reached out to me via LinkedIn.
I never heard back
because it was on the other that I did not know about, the other folder.
Oh, shit.
And was like, and I look at it and this was in fucking March.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, remember me? How's that position? How's that person in that position going?
They said they're not me.
I know. And it was for a company that I wanted to work for so badly, guys. So badly. That this was like one that I was like, fuck, I really want this job.
Yeah.
And I guess the universe was like, no, bitch.
Was like, you know?
Yeah, we're gonna test to see how bad you want this position. So I totally missed that email from that recruiter.
Yeah.
And then now I have a bunch from Well, I have some like from like long ago.
Yeah.
But like really when I was job searching, I have a shit ton.
Yeah.
I mean, some companies that I was like, ooh, right? Like, no, thank you. But some are just like independent headhunters that were reaching out to me with like positions for all these like other big corporations and positions.
Yeah.
And like freelancing or consulting. And I just fucking never saw all of them. And guys, I want to say it's maybe like, 30.
Oh, shit.
I just stopped reading them after a while because
you were so mad.
I made myself sick. I was so mad.
Oh, dang.
That is the story of my life right there.
That
I do shit like that all the time. That's my life right there in a nutshell. So that's how, and then luckily today I worked on some projects at work, but they were like not, I just dicked around doing projects. So it was all right at work, but I guess I should be happy. I'm in the right place, right position, not a lot of stress. Who knows what these other places might have been like, right?
Yeah.
Who knows? This is where the universe put me. This is where I have to be happy, be at peace with where I'm at. Right. But that one, I did want to vomit. I mean, should I tell you guys what company it was for?
No, because what if the recruiter answers and they're like, hey,
No, I never replied back.
Oh.
No, I just it was in March. I'm not going to reply back to the recruiter. Hey, you would?
Fuck yeah, I would. I would be like, I'm so sorry, but I got locked out of my LinkedIn and I couldn't get back in. I just got back in.
But that's not a good thing to say to a recruiter. That doesn't make me look tech savvy. They're like, okay, this bitch cannot handle this. She can't get into LinkedIn. This bitch cannot handle this marketing position.
No. I'd say I'd still go for it.
Oh, I don't know.
I would message her like outside of though. Like I wouldn't reply to that message, but I would just be like, hey, how's it going? You know,
keep me in mind.
Like I'm available if you like. I
really want to tell you guys.
I'm looking.
Marissa, say no. Sorry, guys, I can't tell you what company it was for. But it was a fucking...
I would reply, you never know, and big
mistake on my part.
And big
Huge.
companies like that, they're always looking for talent, and if they reached out to you directly, you never know what they might have coming down the pipeline.
True. All right.
So I would say just go for it.
Okay, I will. I'll find her on LinkedIn and...
Yeah, just message her. Check your other folder.
So that's what I'm trying to tell. So hence the moral of the story, guys. If you are looking for a fucking job and you're in LinkedIn using that as one of the platforms that you're using to job search, in your messages, look at the other part, the one that's right next to messages. It says other. Please click on other. Don't be like me. All right. So that's my sad tale.
Aww.
Marissa?
Mine's even worse. I had to wear high heels today, guys. I had to get all dolled up and had to wear high heels. Yeah, and let me tell you, I quickly realized that I am not about that heel life.
Anymore?
No, I used to be. I used to wear high heels.
Well, when we first met,
I would wear high heels.
At the facility, you were wearing like stilettos.
Yeah, I was wearing like stilettos all the time. I was like, and we're not talking about like, you know, like little kitten heels. No. They're talking about 4 to 6 inch heels all the time, all day, every day, dropping kids off.
Oh my God. Like, she would like
crazy.
Be yanking cases of water from her car like nothing with those heels.
With heels on, yes. But yeah, like it was crazy. So today we had a very important meeting with a vendor from new job, and he's like the VP, and it's a very large company that like, you know, that they're very big in that industry. And we had the meeting with him. So of course you have to dress nicely, right? Mm-hmm. And so I had to like wear, you know, traditional, like not business casual, but business clothing. And so I had to put on high heels. Let me tell you, I was like, never again. I'm like, first of all, half of these people are short as fuck anyway. So,
well, you don't need to rub it in, Marissa, that you're a fucking giant, and some of us are not. Okay?
Listen, that sounds like I'm favored. Okay, I am favored. Let me just say, but no, it was crazy because I was like, I am not about that heel life. I don't know how I used to do this.
Do your knees hurt right now?
No, but my feet do. My feet were like, bitch, what the fuck? You used to be shoeless at the house. Now you put us in shoes, and then you have the audacity to put us in heels? What's wrong with you? It was crazy. Crazy.
That sounds rough.
It was rough. And I was reminded of my age, and I was reminded that I am not built about that life. They were like, yeah, let's go out. And I was like, bitch, takes me, like, I gotta drive home. No, sir.
Yeah. No,
I was like, absolutely not.
No, we're past those happy hour.
I know.
Like happy hour lifestyle.
I'm like, absolutely.
Unless it's us going out on our own, but not work ones.
No. But not in high heels that I'm forced to wear.
Oh.
Mm-mm.
You think, well, you force yourself to wear those, because I'm sure that's not part of the business attire that you have to wear.
I mean, I can't go in flats.
Why? Because nice flats? Yes, no. You can.
No, but it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I'm iffy on that, depending on the outfit.
But you better believe that as soon as those motherfuckers left, I took them off and put my flats on.
All right, I just noticed that we have talked a fuckload.
Yes.
So let's go to a song, and we'll be back with... I have a Am I the Asshole story that I pulled, which is kind of funny. So we can have everybody put their 2 cents. We'll be back.
Let's do it.
All right, you guys. Let's get into the Am I the Asshole story that I found.
Yes.
I fucking love these guys. By the way, I went down the wormhole of Am I the Asshole on TikTok, which put me into Reddit, where these are from, where I'm pulling these from, right?
Yeah.
So this one is, okay, I'm 32, been with my girlfriend. I'm a 32-year-old male, been with my girlfriend, female, 29, for over a year. She's smart, funny, and a bit quirky, and has a serious, good job with a good salary. We have a great time together and generally get along very well. The only thing is her choice in home decor is bizarre, to put it frankly, and not something you'd think a normal grown adult would be into. Her apartment is definitely a reflection of herself and interest. Not in the best way, though.
What the fuck does she have?
My girlfriend has wall dedicated to animation and has one wall dedicated to animation in a room of her apartment, like Futurama pieces and etchings of some weird triangle guy. Then there's a wall of framed, preserved insects in another room, but not insects like butterflies or moths. Instead, she displays tarantulas, beetles, and like large stick insects. Her bathroom has a subtle theme of ocean, pretty common, but instead of a starfish or shells, she has a little anglerfish nightlight, a small vampiric squid painting, and a framed diagram of what apparently is a goblin shark right by the toilet. I would say a majority of her home decor and furnishings are okay. The apartment itself is very modern and sleek. It's just the random decor and juvenile-ish themes like cartoons, insects, and bizarre ocean creatures is really off-putting. This is where I might be the asshole. I avoid bringing people over to her place, especially people from my job, because of how juvenile it looks. Everyone's impressed when they see the high-rise, but that quickly fades once you enter. The one time I brought a work colleague over, they ended up telling me after that they found her insect wall terrifying. I work in finance, and appearances and first impressions are important. My office will hold casual gatherings where we get together for a few drinks, good food, and we rotate hosts. And this time, it's my turn. The problem is my place is under some construction and not an ideal place to be right now. So I've been seeing with my girlfriend. My girlfriend suggested that we host my colleagues here since she has a space and thinks it'll be fun. I told her I planned on skipping my rotation and seeing if the next person would be okay with hosting early. She kept pressing on why I didn't want them over there. So I finally said it's because of her home decor that it's strange and not something a grown woman would have, and also that her insect wall horrified the one colleague that did come over. Like, how crazy is this, right? My girlfriend got mad at the end of the day. It's not my space, and these things bring her joy. She also said that it is indeed an adult woman, which is exactly why her apartment is decorated in such a manner. So she's saying it is adult woman. Like, don't make fun of my decor.
That is very condescending.
I love my girlfriend. I do. And it's okay to have different interests. But does an adult really need to decorate that with a few things here and there? I mean, my own mother asked if my girlfriend was autistic.
What kind of... Like, how many fucking bugs does she have that people...
I'm sorry. My own mother asked if my girlfriend was autistic after she saw the apartment for the first time. So Reddit, am I the asshole for telling my girlfriend her home decor is the reason I won't host a work gathering at her place?
Yes. Yes, you are. What the fuck? I mean, it's her house.
Yeah, but I don't think he doesn't want to do it there. Like, he's not bringing people over. Like,
no, that's not the asshole part. The asshole is that he's saying there's nothing wrong with that, but then when he's describing it, making condescending comments. That's the problem. Is that that is, why does it have to be childish just because it's not your preference? It's not. It's just not your preference. That's totally fine. But it's not childish. So it's the fact that he's like, it's fine. She's quirky, but it's fine. But then at the same token, that's not how a grown person should fucking decorate. Listen, it's coming out of her pocket. She can fucking put ass cheeks on the wall if she wants to, if she's paying for it. Like, that's just...
Well, which I'm saying, he's like, okay, have at it. That's your apartment. But he doesn't have to bring people to the apartment. Like, I don't think he's wrong for not wanting to host the party there.
I don't think he's wrong for that. I think he's wrong for not admitting. I think he's wrong for saying it's fine, but then not being fine with it. Does that make sense? Like, it's, and then the way that he describes it is like, well, this is not an adult woman's decor. What defines that?
I'm just dying because I need to know what this insect wall looks like. Like,
how many fucking insects does she have? Like what the fuck?
That's the part that I'm imagining. Like, the Futurama stuff, I'm sure that's not that bad. Yeah. The bathroom stuff might be a little weird, but it's in the bathroom, right? Like, it's not out there. I'm very curious to know what the fucking insect wall looks like.
How many does she have? That's what I'm like.
And how disturbing is it?
What is happening? Why is it so disturbing that she has insects on the wall? Like, I wouldn't, like, I'd be like, whatever. But then again, I don't pay attention to people's houses like that, so.
I'm like, I do.
I look overarching, but I'm not going to judge you.
No,
you know? Like,
unless we're living together, then it's not my problem.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So do we go to a song and then come back and see what people put in the chat?
Yeah, I think let us know in the chat, what do you guys think? How would you guys approach it? Is he the asshole because of this? Is he in the wrong? Do you think I think he's in the wrong, not for not wanting to bring people over, but for the way that he refers to her preferred decor. And the words that he uses to express it. That's where I think he's the asshole. You don't want to do it there, but go to a fucking restaurant, skip, I don't know. Do whatever you gotta do. But you think that he's not the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think he's an asshole.
You don't think he's an asshole?
I don't.
I think he's an asshole. Not because he doesn't want to host it there, but because of the way that he talks about, very condescending about her choices.
All right. Well, we'll see what the we'll see what the chat says. We'll be back.
Let's do it.
Hey, y'all, we are back. Marissa, what is going on in the chat?
All right. So it looks like Medusa said, oh, my God, this is my friend and her boyfriend. Medusa, we're going to need confirmation. Does she have a wall of insects? Because if she does, how many are we talking about? Do you have a picture? Because I want to know. I'm intrigued. Everybody's kind of asking what's wrong with her decor. They're not understanding. Zally says he's ashamed of Pee-wee's Playhouse. Medusa says if he's paying for the rent for her apartment, then he can say something. But if not, then he needs to shut the fuck up, which I agree. Blunt said, wrong answer, bro. Zelly says he's an asshole. She should move on. Jan agrees and says they should break up. Medusa says, looks around at my Sweet Tomb wall art and Haunted Mansion decor. Then Zally said autism isn't funny because...
I wasn't laughing at the autism, Zally. I was laughing at the audacity of the fucking mom to just... Like people are so wild to just say shit like that out loud. Like, it's...
When he's wild for putting it in a fucking internet blog. Like, what the fuck? Did you not see anything wrong with that either? He says, I'm not a fan of anime, but who paid for it? Medusa says, then go to a restaurant. Zelly says, I would have said rent a hall dick, which, agreed.
Mm-hmm.
Then Katie says, I don't think there's anything wrong with not liking the decor, but it sounds like this guy doesn't even like her, which I agree.
Is that what you're thinking?
Yeah.
The underlying messages?
Yeah, because it's kind of like, it's childish, and it's like, I mean, it's what she likes, and if you didn't pay for it, cool. Like, the quirky remarks and the condescending, I'm like, dude, it's the way that he expresses himself about it. It's not about him not wanting to take people there, because I get it, but it's not going to be everybody's taste. But the fact that he's like, first impressions, and she's quirky, and like, she's got a great job, and she's got this, but she's got a quirky side. I'm like,
does it feel like the high school dick is dating like the nerd?
Yes.
Those are the vibes?
Those are the vibes I'm getting, for sure. Zelly says, honey, where's the vacuum? Her is by the Goku, where it always is. I'm like, as it should be, right next to the Goku. It's more of the anime, but yes. And that's it. I think everybody agrees he's not an asshole for not wanting to take people there, but just about how he talks about her.
Okay.
And the relationship.
All right. Okay, guys, before we get into the crazy story of the day, there's another, like, super short Am I the Asshole?
All right.
That I need to share as well.
Let's do it.
Okay, so this one is, I've been seeing my boyfriend for a few months. We went out last night, and on the way back to his place, he decided to tell me the truth about his last relationship. He had originally told me that he and his ex broke up because she cheated on him, and then he cheated on her. But he told me what actually happened was that his girlfriend's little sister moved in with them. She was 22 at the time. And he watched her undress through the window.
Yeah, he's the asshole and a creep.
I was in shock. I asked why, and he said, because I wanted to.
Oh, fuck no.
I'm sorry, these are the church giggles, guys. I don't think it's funny. This is like church giggles right now. It's so uncomfortable. I kind of got really silent after that and wasn't sure what to say. I'm considering breaking up with him now, but I feel like an asshole because he told me this because I opened up to him about some addiction issues I have struggled with. I feel like he trusted me to tell me this and not judge him. So I don't know what to think or do. I see multiple people saying he didn't think what he did was wrong. I want to add that he said, I'm not perfect either, and I've done some bad things. He said all this in response to me telling him about my addiction struggles.
Girl, you having addiction struggles and him being a fucking creep and a peeping Tom are not on the same level. Not the same level.
How fucking crazy is that?
No, and the whole bullshit of like...
You're not the asshole for breaking up with him.
No, break up with his ass.
Yeah, somebody's calling in. We'll take that call. I don't think she's asshole. I think she needs to break up with him. Stat. Yes. And who do we have? Is it well, let's see. Hi.
It's okay. We literally just created it. It's called like It's Whatever at this point. It's just whatever.
Okay. Hi.
It's a podcast with my friend, Oziel. My name is Sola, but I'm mainly on this call. Nice to meet you guys. And you are IHIH?
Yes, we are. I hate it here.
Yes.
I hate it here. Yeah, I was like, I love it. I love that. Okay. Love that. And then we're providing a safe space to talk shit about workplace, relationships, and life. Okay, basically venting. Who does not like it?
Wait, can I pause just for like a few seconds? We literally were just on my TikTok live, and we had like 500 people in there, and they were just like, your content was too sexual, so we came over here, so we love you.
And these are pretty tame compared to some of the shit that we've talked about.
Yeah, we were talking about, what were we talking about?
No,
the percentage of urine and vaginal squirt?
Yes, period.
Okay.
That's exactly what it was.
And TikTok did not like that.
And we didn't want to Google it because I can't handle those results.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to leave us hanging.
I know, now you
Google it on your own time, please.
So now we're all just going to have to, like, Google is going to be like, what the fuck is happening with this search engine? Because now we all tonight.
Like, yeah.
No, okay, we can just leave it to 50%. Okay, 50-50, okay? Because I can sleep with that, okay?
Yeah. 50-50. No, I don't think that's accurate.
Oh my god.
No,
what were you guys talking about before we got on here?
I think yours higher.
Oh my god, 50-50. Please. I said 99 and then the band came on the screen. I was like 99% and it was like you're banned.
No.
On here.
Dang, well, thanks for letting us know. If we ever get on TikTok, we're fucked.
You can't, like, literally, you are fucked. Like, you can't speak. Like, literally every other word was like, I accidentally cursed, and it was like, oh, flag, this.
I'm out.
Oh,
Fuck is like every other word up in this bitch.
Yeah, TikTok don't fuck with anyone. No.
Oh.
But if we're giving space to vent, I have a little vent or rant that I want to talk about.
Sure, but we just need to give a quick disclaimer.
Yes.
Yeah. So we love it when you call in and you share your stories with us. We do ask that you don't share names of places or companies just for, privacy and protection. We don't want you to get sued. We don't want to get sued, but also we don't give qualified, licensed advice. Our moral compass does not point north. So we will spiral with you. We will tell you to fight a bitch. And
you're gonna be doing it with us. Amazing.
Okay. Yes. We're just, all this is not qualified or licensed. Okay?
Or ethical. Yeah.
Or ethical. So go ahead.
Oh, I love that. I just love a good, unethical chat. So I just wanted to say, I recently just got out of my friend on my podcast doesn't even know this because this happened yesterday. But
yeah, go ahead.
My girlfriend and I broke up. I know, it's tea.
Wait, were you really talking about her all day today as if you all were still together?
No, I said one thing about her.
You did say one thing.
It was one thing about her.
Go.
And after being in a really the first lesbian, healthiest lesbian relationship that I had been in, it was okay, it lasted only 2 months, but still. But
wait, was it the girl that she asked you to be friends with, which is the reason her and her last ex broke up with?
No, so recently my ex-girlfriend asked me if she could start talking to someone that she cheated on her ex with.
And the reason that y'all
No!
I know, I say common, right? I literally, obviously, I was my heart wanted to say no, but I was I don't choose who you're going to be friends with. And I honestly don't care. What I was more concerned with, it was the need to voice my feelings in the relationship. Because a lot of times our arguments would be okay, babe, I hear you. And you're good. We're good. I would give her space to be angry, but I wouldn't really receive space to be angry. Only one of us had space to be upset. And it wasn't, it was always that. It was never me. It was never me because I was the level-headed one in the relationship. And, she said, these things I have bipolar disorder and just all these.
That's when it starts to get bad, when they start to try and tell you, fucking diagnose you, you're they're your doctor.
Yeah.
So, who the fuck are you?
Exactly.
I would spit on them.
Tourette's.
Oh my god!
Literally all have issues up in this bitch.
We all have issues. Oh my god! No, you guys are terrible.
Literally,
you guys are terrible. It was just this whole thing. I was, and I hadn't dated someone for a year and a half. I was okay being single. If I was gonna be with someone, I wanted to be polyamorous. I want to do my thing. I'm young. I am at the height of my career, and I'm living. So I got into this relationship that she initiated and committed. just to be like told just to have no space to kind of feel what I feel or talk about what I feel. So the one time that we did talk about my feelings, we literally broke up that day. The one time. That's the day we broke up.
Is it stemming from the conversation that you had, or what happened?
So basically,
this bitch. Yeah.
No, literally, we had an amazing day. I had this entire day planned for us, and we did hot yoga. We did vision boards together, and we did like a whole activity, a whole day together. We even smoked.
Oh my god, that is so lesbian. I'm sorry.
It is lesbian. We did hot yoga. We did vision boards. We made out by the lake.
Oh fuck! Yeah. All right, I'm sorry.
We made out by the lake. It was amazing. And smoked a joint, and then I kind of like got like emotional because like I loved it. I was like, I don't want this to end, but I know it's going to because I know what's coming. I know I'm going to talk about my feelings because I don't want to build resentment, and I know it's going to end us. And I know it's going to end us. Stop playing right now, Zero. Okay. And I know it's going to end us. So I was kind of getting teary-eyed, and because all this estrogen in my body, and she was kind of like, what's wrong, babe? And I was like, I don't want this to end. But she's like, why would it? And we're perfect. You're perfect. Blah, blah, blah. All these lies. And then and then I told her about like what I was feeling. She was like, just tell me. And I said, I don't really feel like I have space to talk to you. I don't really feel like I feel like uneasy every time you get angry. I feel like there's no space for me to like, I feel like I'm walking on eggshells. When she gets angry, it's ridiculous. Like it's a different side. And she basically like cut me off and gave me a bunch of excuses, like to aid her incompetence. She gave me a bunch of excuses about like, how I am, I get blah, blah, blah. But like after 5 minutes, I'm fine. I'm like, after 5 minutes, you're fine. But now I'm affected with the negative energy you just built. You just left. You were okay after ranting and getting over it. But now I feel like shit, all because of something small, something that wasn't that big of a deal. And then it kind of just like spiraled. She was like, oh, are you asking me to change? You're asking me to change who I am? I'm not going to change. I changed for my ex. Never again. Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, no.
Zero accountability.
I know.
No, zero accountability is what it felt like. And it felt like I was feeling what I wasn't supposed to be feeling when I was feeling. And I'm like, no, I'm just sharing how I'm feeling. Like I've let you share how you feel, and we've worked through this. Can we just get through this? And we just couldn't. And she was just like, we're just not compatible. We're just not compatible. And it hurt to hear, because after hearing I love you every single day, after hearing you're the one for me, after she loved me more than I loved her. She showed me. It felt like she loved me so much more. Like she would like say all these sweet things to me, like caress me.
She was love bombing.
Yeah, she was and gaslighting you so that you could think that you're the problem.
It literally felt like that. I literally felt like I was like, I just don't feel like I have room to feel anything. And I'm harboring all this resentment because I'm letting you feel, and you love me because you get to feel all your emotions and rant and talk and curse. But I just get to stay quiet. Of course you love me. I'm like, I don't know, your therapist for free. So it was just this whole thing, and I don't know, she just exploded and was like, we're not compatible. And this is actually the third time that she tried to walk away from the relationship in an argument. And I told her, the second time we argued, I told her, I was like, babe, if we argue again and you try to walk away from this relationship, I'm not fighting for it. The first 2 times I fought for it, I said, stay, listen, like, we need to talk it out. Let's resolve conflict appropriately so we can last, because I love this with you. And she was like, yeah, I got you. And the third time, literally our third argument ever in the like 2.5 months long relationship, she was like, that I had fallen hard in. She was like, we're done. We're not compatible. We're just not compatible. There's no point. We're not compatible. I'm like, you're just giving up. You literally just gave up on us because we have opposing thoughts. It was crazy. It was just very traumatic.
Well, it sounds like you dodged a bullet because...
I mean, granted, it was only 2 months. I feel like they were very intense 2 months.
I
but
know.
At least it didn't go on for years.
Exactly.
I'm glad it didn't go on for years, but, like, I feel like it totally could have. Like, it totally could have been one of those relationships where, yeah, it could have gone on for years. I could have just been like, oh, she's just weird when she's angry, blah, blah, blah. But, like, I am glad. Like, a part of me is so grateful. You guys are right.
Shut out of you and look at us. Now we're both mad.
No, this is got physical violence.
Well, literally, I'm like, oh, whatever.
Relationship,
I can't.
Oh, wow. I'm
both unhappy.
We're both unhappy. No, like, look at us. No, I feel great. You guys are right. Like, I dodged a bullet. I woke up the next morning. I did some yoga in the morning. I woke up the earliest I'd ever woken up after I got my heart broken, did some yoga, had an amazing and productive work day, meditated, saged myself. And now she's blowing up my phone talking about, can I get all my stuff back? And I'm like, yeah, you can get your duvet and your roller skates. Like, sure. Pretty much. Yeah, that's what she was buying, about those roller skates. But anyways.
You should tie the duvet. You need to tie the duvet onto the skates, and when she gets there, just open the door and roll that shit out.
Just roll it out.
Don't tempt me because I will. We totally U-hauled. Listen, it was classic, like, lesbian, like, we literally U-hauled because on our third date, she moved into my house because she got kicked out of my house. Yeah. So it was, it was pretty much that. Like, we went on 2 dates before that. And on our third date, she was seeing some guy, like, I saw, like, her location. She was in some parking lot. And I was like, hey, like, you have curfew with your parents. You might want to get back home. Like, I know you're on a date right now. She's like, whatever, fuck it. I don't care, blah, blah, blah. I'm just hanging out with this guy. Nothing's going to happen. Like, I'm like, first of all, I don't need...
Parents, how old is she?
She's 24.
Does she have curfew with her parents?
Yes, because they are very, homophobic Muslim parents. Yeah. They're homophobic Muslim parents. And there's a lot. Like, her life is a lot. And love that girl to death. Like, we had so much fun. But, she does have a lot going on. But she had to move back in with her parents. And they were like, my roof, my rules. And she had a curfew, like a pretty early curfew too, kind of. But I saw that she was
out into your apartment.
Yeah, she was like, third date, I'm in. I live here.
No, literally, she got kicked out. She was like, babe, can I come stay with you? Like, it's 2 a.m. I'm in the morning. And I'm like, huh? And she's like, can I come to yours? Like, I can't go back in the house. Like, my dad won't let me in. And she just comes after sleeping with some guy, like, in the parking lot for her date. She comes to me with, like, hickeys all over her neck. I wash her. I bathe her. I clean her up. Because, like, I see her as a friend. Like, I saw her as a friend. Like, the first few times we met, like, I just saw her as someone to take care of. And I took care of her. I wiped her down. And then, like, we got in bed and, like, went to sleep. And I held her all through the night while she was sad. And then the next day we went to her house and packed all her shit and moved it into my place. And we lived together for a month after that.
That is a wild kind of a relationship.
You're a better person than I am.
Like, yeah, it'd be like 2 in the morning.
No.
I don't care if she's fucking a dude in the car. I'm not warning her about her curfew. I'm like, get caught, bitch.
No, because we were supposed to hang out the next day. That's why I was warning her. I wanted her to not be grounded or be in trouble because we were supposed to hang out the day she moved in. We had a date planned. We had a beach date planned. And I was like, dude, don't stay out too late because you're going to get grounded. You're not going to be able to see me tomorrow. So,
and also, how do you share locations when you've only been on 2 dates?
I know. What's happening?
Because you know how friends are? You know how, like, girlfriends are? Like, all of my girlfriends have my location.
We've been friends for, like, almost 8 years, and Marissa doesn't know where the fuck I'm at.
I don't want to know.
No, I know. My friends know where I'm at constantly. They know where I am at. Like, they have my location to the direct T. We have Life 360 because our friend group just developed that because, like, after we lost a friend by not knowing anywhere, we, like, kind of had that. So, like, it's just this thing, and then we just, like, shared location indefinitely to find each other on our second date at one point. So we just kept it shared. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, get home. Like, you need to be in bed by 10 p.m. or you're grounded forever, like a 16-year-old.
Like that, so, I would have been sending her location to her parents. I'm like, go pick up your whore of a daughter. Here she is.
I can't even.
I'll be like, guess where she's at? Boom.
But no, I'm
just like in Walmart parking lot.
It's literally in the middle of a parking lot in her car. Fucking a guy in her car, in the car that her dad bought her 2 days after she moved in. Yeah, I was like, and then she couldn't even tell the boy that she was having sex with to, like, take care of her. He couldn't even take care of her. He didn't even, like, have a place. He lived with his mom too. I was like, this is pathetic. Like, oh boy,
well, it's obvious that you can't take care of her. She's fucking him in her car, and not his car.
Exactly. Like, and then she wants to come come to my place with hickeys on our neck talking about, can I take the strap? I'm like, what do you mean? Like, no, I'm not going to fuck you after you just saw some guy. Like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The twists and turns, and I was like,
listen, it was the craziest. It was the most insane romantic relationship of my life, and I'm so glad I got that over there.
Wait, romantic? Where's the romance?
The romance was a month after we lived together. Like, we started calling each other baby and this and that. She would go grocery shopping after work and cook. And
no, you can fucking get some DoorDash and program Alexa to be baby.
No, we even did like paint and sip nights together intimately. We would paint the walls together. I still have all the paint work she did on my walls. Like, it's just, I miss her, but I'm okay. Like, I'm all good. I knew it was going to be short term because just how lesbians are. And it was fun and it was romantic. And we had like the best sexual experience with each other ever. Intimacy was bomb. You know, she's beautiful. Like, I miss her sometimes, but it's like, I got to get over it. Because she did ask. She begged me. She was like, yesterday, she actually texted me and was like, hey, blah, blah, blah. But I'm not going back. It is what it is. Like, I know what not to do.
You shouldn't.
No, but yeah, I wanted to vent about that. That's crazy. I'm so embarrassed. But
be careful. Because don't be dragging her to all your friends right now because it's still very fresh.
Yeah.
And I think you're going to go back to her.
You shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
No, I'm not going to go back to her. I'm done. We're done. This is done. She asked, like, do you want to be friends? And I said, honestly, like, I'm just be real. You're a pessimist, and I don't want this energy around my friends. I care deeply for my friend group. And like, no, I don't. I told her I care deeply for the friend group I've built, and I don't want my friends surrounded by like I just don't want this. So I said, no, we cannot be. I said, you'll either have me like in your bed or like nothing at all. I was like, I told her, you're gonna fuck me or we're gonna be nothing at all. Like, we're gonna be sexual partners or we're nothing. Because I honestly don't even want a friendship with you at this point. Like, I just want like that sexual or romantic intimacy, or I want nothing. And that was kind of the end of it.
Good sex. I know.
Yeah, we were having great sex. Yeah, that's pretty much all I was thinking about.
Pause. Introduce yourself right now.
Oh my God.
Introductions. Go.
Hi, my name is Aaron.
Hi, Aaron.
Hi.
Chiming in the middle of we're just done talking.
I know you're having such a super lesbian, gay, scissor orgy, like big things happening in clits.
I know.
He's like, I'm like, do you know?
Yeah, no. The I Hate It Here team is giving me the best advice and telling me not to look back at my ex, and I'm totally following it wholeheartedly, and I'm chilling. Like, I am not looking back. I'm done. But it was fun. I'm probably gonna find another one soon.
There you go.
It'll be fun. Thank you guys so much for listening in. Oh my gosh. Whew.
We'll be here until AMP. Well, no, we're getting off of AMP earlier.
Yeah.
So the 26th, we'll call in. We need an update. If not, you'll be able to find us on Station Head.
Yeah. Oh my God, an update. Hell yeah, because I already have a date lined up. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I need to tell you guys. Okay, so right after this breakup, I am now hosting on the 27th of October in can I say the name of like a city?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm based in Chicago. On the 27th of October, I'm hosting an all-pink pussy party. Which it's not, well, the pink pussy is like all of our insides are pink because I don't have pink pussy. I'm melanated. But I'm hosting basically an all-girls party, and it is going to be an all-girls pink-themed slumber party, is what it's kind of called.
50 Shades of Pink.
Yeah, exactly. It's literally different shades of pink. The dress code is like robes, like pink fur robes or whatnot. And I've invited like all of my queer girlfriends, and they're all bringing plus ones. And it's just gonna be a bunch of hot girls in a big space with literally like pink beds, pink walls, pink everything. Everything is pink. Like literally everything is pink. Even the
like
snacks.
Somebody just put a Pepto-Bismol all over that bitch. I like
it. Literally. So it's going to be like pink and exciting, and I'm so fucking excited because now I'm single and I get to explore that.
So what if we have any hot listeners that want to join your pink pussy party?
God. Any hot listeners in Chicago. any hot listeners in Chicago that want to join in, literally, I don't even know how this app works. This is my first day on the app. Are they able to like DM me or like?
Is it no? Do you have your socials on your profile? Or if not, just give me your Instagram handle for to DM you.
What?
They're asking about social.
Oh, you're asking questions. I'm sorry, not you. I meant her, but it's okay. Go ahead, keep going. So I'm excited. I mean,
my social. I'll just say it is. I can't even spell it.
Just fucking give like...
It's Murilithu, MURILITHU, or whatever, on Instagram. Yeah, they can add you on Instagram.
Facebook.com/KaleEatsKale.
Facebook.com/KaleEatsKale.
That's the easiest URL I have memorized.
Okay, Facebook.com/KaleEatsKale. Ask about the pink lesbo party, and you will be invited.
Are they in Chicago?
No, we're not in Chicago, but if we were there, we'd be dressed in pink and ready for some...
Yeah! These girls probably taken 5 years with hot rocks on the room. 5 years taken. Talking about we'll be at a lesbo party. Oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah, we're just gonna go.
Yeah, thank you so much. This was so fun.
No, thank you for calling in.
I'm sharing your story. My God, we appreciate it.
Of course. Thank you. Have a nice night, ladies. Thanks for listening to the drama.
We love it. And good luck. Yes.
I'll definitely tune in. I'll tune in again. Don't forget about me.
No, I won't. We never will.
Bye, ladies.
You're ingrained in our brain.
Yes.
Right. And in our hearts. Yes. Okay. Calling in. Have a good night. Wow, that was a story that I was all sorts of twists and turns.
I know. I was like, wait, what's happening? I thought this was like years-long relationship, and then it was like a 3-month relationship. I was like, what the fuck? What is happening?
Giving blowies in the fucking parking lot. Like, wild. Marissa was just sitting here with her hands in the air pretending she was in a roller coaster.
Fuck yeah. I was like, this is fucking Disneyland all over again. I'm like, wee!
Wow. So you know what? Let's all breathe. Yeah. We'll come back. We'll play a song. We'll come back and read some, if there's anything interesting in the chat, and then we'll say our goodbyes
for today.
Fuck. I need to like smoke or something. Like,
I don't know. Let's
take a shot. I don't know.
We need all of it. All right. Let's.
I mean, my God, you guys.
Try topping that.
You want to call in and share your story now? I didn't think so.
No.
Marissa, what happened in the chat?
Everybody was flabbergasted and clutching their invisible pearls and grabbing to the popcorn.
I mean, what a fucking way to start off our last couple weeks here at
I know. It's tried and true.
I love it. That call sparked joy in my heart.
It did.
I've never been so happy.
We've never laughed this much while hearing a story in such a long time. But going back to the chat, just gonna throw some reactions out there. So for the folks that are not catching it live, when they go back and catch the replay, Zelly says, I kind of want to know her name. He says, bitches be tripping, yo.
Bitches do be tripping, yo.
Bitches do be tripping. Medusa says, you escape, girl. And then everybody was grabbing the popcorn. Everybody was grabbing the popcorn and just hopping onto their seats because this one was a wild one. What in the Jersey Shore is going on here? This just keeps getting better and better.
I know. That's exactly how we fucking felt. Like, you guys should... Sometimes, like, moments like this, I wish we would video ourselves because, like, the looks we were giving each other...
it was crazy. And then Blunt came in with a solid golden rule of life. He said, I quit my girlfriends when they suck a dude off. Solid rule.
I mean, that should be a life rule for everybody.
Life learned lesson.
I mean, unless you're like swingers and into that kind of lifestyle.
Unless it's consensual in all parties. Then that's where you know. And then, Zelly's like, but solid rule. Honey, did you do someone today? No? Okay, cool. But it was a wild. Helen just put the wow with the roller coasters.
I mean, when you're wowing Helen.
I know. That's next level.
That is next level. When you've got Helen, like, shocked. I mean, applause. That was brilliant.
That was
I
brilliant.
have nothing else to fucking say, but
I'm
y'all.
speechless for the first time, so thank you all so much for tapping
I
in.
do have to let them know. When I looked up and I saw Marissa was laughing at Blunt's message or like his comment while she was going through them, and I was laughing so hard I was like snorting. I think that was so fucking funny. I'm sorry, that was so
That
funny.
was solid gold.
Solid gold. Yes, definitely made us laugh, Blunt.
Oh
all
my
right,
God.
if you all did not get it here on time for this story, I beg of you,
Please go back and hear the replay. It was a wild one. It's a caller. Just please, please, please do yourself a favor. Go back and listen to it. It's just
solid story.
insane.
All right.
Yeah.
With that being said, we're pulling over the train. We've rebranded. We're on a bus now.
We're on a bus now? What in the Greyhound is happening? No, we're pulling over the train now. Thank you all so much and letting you all off the Hot Mess Express. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. We really, really appreciate it. And after this, we just had to leave you guys with a
banger of a song, right?
With a banger of a song. So happy Thursday. Hope you all have a great weekend. And if you guys are still having shows, definitely make sure you guys post them up on your Instagram. Definitely make sure you're following us on Instagram. We'd love to keep in contact with y'all and make sure you guys are following us as we transition over to Station Head.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you all so much. We'll catch you on your shows.